What's happening, B's and G's, and welcome back to the channel. Today is Monday, which means it is a money-making Monday. A money-maker every single Monday here on the channel. Today I've got a tasty, unique method for you guys. Hopefully it's going to make you a little bit of cash. Today we're going to be using the alt account, which if you don't know, I have a series about where we make money on that account and we try and maintain a bond. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave that in the top right corner and you can watch all of that. It's effectively money makers which you guys can try, but I put them into practice and we keep a bond on this account. Anyway, we're going to get into this method now, so you're going to need just a little bit of starting cash. It doesn't really matter how much you have. 10k should be sufficient, so go and grab yourself out as much money as you want. As I say, 10k should do it. So let's go and grab ourselves out 10k. Now this is where you can choose whether you want to be more AFK or make more money. If you want to be more AFK, what you want to do is go and grab yourself a bowl of water. Now depending on how much starting cash you have, we've got 10k. So I'm going to go and buy myself 100 just as a starting bit. Let's fire that up as well. I'm happy to go and spend a little bit more than they're worth. Buy all of those. And if you're happy to put a bit more effort in and not be as AFK, then what you want to do is go and get yourself just bowls. So we'll go and buy 100 of those as well, and let's bump that up as well. Cool. So we now have 100 bowls and 100 bowls of water. I'm going to be doing this method in a pretty standard area. At the end of the video, I'll give you some really good places to do this, but Varrock is a very accessible place for absolutely everyone, so I thought I'll do it here. But at the end of the video, I'll give you some better places where it's more efficient. So we're going to be going with the better, more efficient way, money-wise, less AFK though. So what you want to do is go and grab yourself all of your bowls in note form. Then you click on your notes and click on the bank and grab out all the bowls like that. This means you won't have to bank if you've got them as a note, and you can just quickly jump and run to them. Now you can also get yourself a stamina potion if you don't want to run out of run. That's also something you could add on to this method, but you're going to use the bowls on here. That's going to fill up, you're going to get a bit of AFK time, and once that inventory is done, you're going to start running south. So the inventory's done, we're going to run south, and we're going to go and find ourselves a grill. Let's go and open the door, and we're going to jump on in here, use the bowl of water on the range, and do all of those. Now this is where it gets AFK as well, very similar to how cannonballs are. Once you start doing this, you can just sit away. You've probably got about a minute and a half or so, just while the inventory fills up. And this is where, whether you want it to be AFK or not. So the only step you're going to be missing if you just buy the bowls of water is you won't have to go and fill up at the fountain. So it just depends whether you want to be AFK or you want to make more money. Okay, so we just finished up that inventory. What I'm going to do is do a price check of all of these bowls that we've made against all of the bowls that we use. So let's go to the bank. Let's go in here. Let's deposit all of that. So we use 27 bowls. So let's go and grab ourselves out 27 bowls. And then let's go and note all of these. And then we can price check these two against each other. 27 bowls cost us 648 GP. And then if we take all of these out and put all the bowls of hot water in, they're worth 7.1k. We will go and sell these in the GE so that you guys can see they sell. But just to quickly give you a price check on how much money you make on here, you literally make 6.5k in a couple of minutes while doing this method. I'm going to show you a couple of good methods and places to do this where you're going to make it more efficient, be able to make more money every single hour, and then we'll go and sell these up in the GE. So just timing that, it's just under 2 minutes to do it here in Varrock with this method. So you're looking at about 200k an hour doing it in Varrock, but if I show you some of the better locations now, you're going to make more than that. You could probably make up to around 300k doing it over here. So if you have Varrock Hard unlocked, you can use the bank and the stove here in the Cooking's Guild, which is just outside the Grand Exchange, as you can see. There's also a water source there, so if you did want to do it, you could bank, get your water source, and then go do it. There you'd be making easy 300k. Those requirements are pretty high to have hard Varrock done, especially if you're looking for no requirement moneymakers. So where I would go after that is I would go over here to Catherby, where you have a bank here, you have the water source there, and a range here. Now, if you're using the Catherby method, it is probably best just to go and buy yourself bowls of water, because the water source is slightly out of the way. Whereas here in Varrock, the water source is sort of on the way to the range anyway. But yeah, if you're doing the Catherby method, I would say just go and buy yourself bowls of water and turn them into hot bowls of water. Anyway, let's go and sell all of this stuff on the Grand Exchange. So we're here in the GE, let's go and sell the 54 that we made. These took literally 4 minutes to make, 5 minutes to make, something like that. Like, really didn't take long at all. They usually sell anywhere between 180 to 250-ish coins each. I'm going to go and put them in for 180 just so that they go and insta-sell. There we go, they've instantly sold. They actually sold for 180 each, so we might have undercut ourselves there slightly. But as you can see, guys, you can easily make 160 GP profit on each of these bowls, which is pretty decent. There's 10k, nearly 11k come through. Probably could have sold them for like 200 and something, but I've undercut myself by accident there. But that is going to take us to the end of Money Making Monday. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If it did help, please do drop a comment down below. And if you are new around here, think about dropping a subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Never gonna give you up, I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up, I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna